Like one of the smartest dudes ever.
Oh, if you could figure out, I mean, I guess back then they probably thought, I wonder if you can. I wonder if there is some way to do it with a certain amount of energy that we don't currently possess, where you can take other metals and turn them into different metals.
I mean, diamonds. I mean,
Yeah, but
I don't
that's
know.
a pressure thing.
Spray paint.
Yeah.
You can make anything gold, really. I love gold.
Fool's gold. Yeah. I have a friend who lives up in Alaska, and he owns a gold mine. Have you ever seen the Boneyard Instagram page?
No, sir.
It's insane. He's got this area in Alaska that apparently there was a mass die-off there that probably had something to do with a comet impact, somewhere around the Younger Dryas period, and there's tons of woolly mammoth bones there. He has warehouses filled with them, and it's all his land, and he's a gold miner. So it's like, and he's wealthy. He doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, this guy Johnny comes on here smoking cigarettes, telling the story of his life, and he's got warehouses full of priceless stone, bones.
Yeah.
These fucking ancient, cave bear heads and steppe bisons.
Oh, that's
this
a
is
junk
his place.
drawer.
So this is not like the most valuable shit in
That's
the world, and he's got
crazy.
warehouses filled with it.
What is it? Was that an Aryak
I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like
horn
what is that?
stem?
He's got teeth and horns, and they found certain cats.
Ooh, what is that?
They don't know what that is yet. They found that it's mummified. It's a tiny little mummified creature.
Oh, that's one of them Alaskan chupacabras. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to get that examined.
Yeah,
He has so
okay.
much shit. He has to. I mean, he's kind of an expert on it now, but he kind of has to bring people in to tell them, hey, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just
man.
hose the side of this cliff. They just hose down the permafrost, and then bones start poking up. And then they go in further, and they've just been doing this for years now. It's insane.
That's so cool.
It's fucking cool.
You never know what you're gonna get. They
Yeah.
find dinosaurs and stuff over
They
there.
haven't found dinosaurs. It's all stuff from like.
Look, is a woolly
12,000
mammoth
to
a dinosaur?
60,000. No, woolly mammoth's an ancient elephant.
Right.
Yeah, it's a.
So it's not. How long did they exist for? Did they hang
existed
out with
along with
dinosaurs?
humans. No,
Okay, so they
no.
were never hanging out with dinos. You
No.
never saw like a T-Rex or a Spinosaurus and woolly mammoth hanging out.
No.
I'd like to go to that party
mammals. I think the T-Rex would have ate them all. You know what I just found out? This is fucking crazy. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks have existed before trees existed.
though. I get what.
Like 50 million years before trees, there were sharks.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I mean I don't know. Maybe it makes sense since.
Yeah, look at that. Here it goes. So trees.
It's so
as-
weird to just talk about trees as like. Did you hear sharks was older than trees? Like they're two people.
So trees, as we familiarly know them, a primary trunk, large height, and a crown of leaves and fronds, didn't appear on the planet until the Devonian period, some 360 million years ago. You might be surprised to learn that sharks are older than trees. They've been around for at least 400 million years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking
So
bonkers.
I mean, did life come
Life was,
from the water?
yeah, most likely.
So I mean, it kind of makes sense, I
Yeah,
guess. But
totally makes
imagine
sense.
just like what shark went up onto the land and became a tree. You know what I mean?
I don't think it worked that way.
Well, I don't know how it worked. I wasn't there, but must have been like some kind of amoeba or life form that slid up onto land and was like, I'm gonna be
be a plant.
I'm gonna be a tree.
Yeah.
And then another guy's like, you can fucking be a tree. I'm being this fucking massive aquatic creature that can
Yeah.
just bite anything in half.
What's bizarre is when you think of the variety, just the sheer variety of life forms that exist on this planet. Both plants and animals and mushrooms, which breathe air. Mushrooms breathe air like we do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't do the photosynthesis thing.
Well, now I feel bad.
They don't. Well, don't.
I just ate.
I think they want you to. I have a theory.
Eat us.
They're trying to get in there.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
You should do an experiment and have a mushroom. You know how they do like how trees go towards the light? They end up growing more towards where there's the most light.
Yeah.
If like the shroom grows towards a human, like eat me.
I don't think they grow towards humans, but one of the. Have you ever heard of the stoned ape theory?
No, sir.
The stoned ape theories is there's this guy who's this he was an ethnobotanist and like a psychedelic guru. His name was Terence McKenna. And Terence McKenna had this theory, and it coincides with there's a lot of interesting things about it, but it's about the doubling of the human brain size. Apparently, the doubling of the human brain size is the biggest mystery in the entire fossil record because it happened fairly quickly. It happened over a period of like 2 million years.
I missed that boat.
Yeah. I don't think you did, dude. I don't think you did. You're smart as fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, sir.
But this time period was when so what happened was that the climate changed and the rainforests receded into grasslands. And so a lot of these hominids came out of the trees and they started experimenting with different food sources. Oh, there's like a whole video about it. So these mushrooms grew on cow shit. So they've observed all these different primates flipping over cow patties and eating beetles and grubs on them.
Sure.
And they would probably experiment with the mushrooms that grow on them. And his thought was that mushrooms in low doses increase visual acuity, so it makes you a better hunter. It emphasizes a sense of community, so it'd make you have better tribal interactions. That would benefit. It makes people horny. That would benefit breeding. And then there's also, like, his brother Dennis McKenna. He explained it to me, but I'll fuck it up if I try to recall it. But it's essentially that some of the elements and how psilocybin interacts with your mind, it helps the facilitation of language. And he thinks that all those things coincided with climate change. So as these rainforests receded, these lower hominids came out, tried mushrooms, started eating them, and kept eating them for millions of years. And that was a part of the diet. And as they did this, and as they understood what to get and what to eat, they looked for it, and they ate it on all the time.